Made at U of L in 2022 when Kenny Payne was named the first full-time African-American basketball coach in school history.
And his hiring broke a color barrier as a coach 60 years after 3 other black men broke the barrier of being the first to put on a uniform for U of L hoops. Wave News reporter Brandon Spencer sat down with 2 of those men and joins us with their story.
Well, John Myra, when Wade Johnson, Eddie Whitehead, and Sam Smith stepped on U of L's campus in 1962, they set a precedent that would help create a powerhouse. And while they didn't know it at the time, their actions, or really lack thereof, paved the way for so many of the legendary black players beloved by fans today. U of L is historically known as a basketball powerhouse. And if you take a look at their 2023-2024 team, about 85% of the team is black, a percentage that was at zero a little more than 60 years ago. But in 1962, Wade Houston, Eddie Whitehead, and Sam Smith became the first black basketball players to don the Cardinals uniform. Smith sadly passed in 2022, but Whitehead and Houston talk about the feat they say they weren't really prepared for.
We got ourselves into a situation that, we just prayed that we were prepared for, but we didn't know the depth of it. We didn't know how much we would have to deal with the strife and the challenges presented by breaking the color barrier.
But the 3 did it together, a luxury that not all black men breaking a color barrier had, as carrying the weight of a race could be unbearable for just one person.
But I don't think it would have turned out very good because you're isolated. When you got one person like that, you're isolated. Your coach is a resource, but still it's not like having 2 other guys or 3 guys together that we can share our troubles with and just share how we could get along and do things the right way.
And while U of L itself had only been integrated 12 years prior, the 3 called campus their safe haven. But when they stepped off, Houston and Whitehead said they couldn't escape their reality, sharing a story of them trying to check into a New Orleans hotel.
The GM from the hotel met us at the bus as we were getting off, and he literally pointed out that everybody was welcome to stay at the hotel except for those 3, Sam, Eddie, and Wade. And we're standing there like, we're out there now.
Whitehead says they were able to stay, however, after Coach John Drummond stood up for them. But soon enough, they would have to face major challenges head on.
In my 3rd or 4th game, I was standing on the foul line. This guy from one of the junior college teams that we were playing as our freshman team just punched me, and for no reason. And I remember vividly that our coach, John Drummond, who was very close to Eddie and Sam and I, has said, you're going to be challenged. People are going to call your names. They're going to taunt you, and you can't react.
That mindset and the handling of those hard times with grace got the ball rolling for black players to come after them. Players like Whitehead's son, Luke, who says he's extremely thankful for their perseverance and grit.
They say pressure either busts pipes or makes diamonds. And so I think for them, they were able to show perseverance, learn how to learn how to fight through some of the tough times, and it makes you a stronger person, and it makes you a better person.
Their success at U of L was an incredible feat in itself, but their success when they left keeps their legacies alive. Smith went on to win an ABA and NBA championship. Whitehead joined the Air Force, traveled the world, became successful in real estate, and became one of the first African Americans to own a TV station. And Houston became the first black head coach in the Southeastern Conference and owns one of the largest minority-owned transportation companies in North America. The 3 men, whether they knew it or not, became pivotal parts of Louisville black history.
So we need to more than ever celebrate ourselves, celebrate the contributions that we've made, celebrate the history of this country, celebrate the people that made this country what it is.
With Sam Smith's death in 2022, Luke Whitehead says he wants to make sure that trio's legacy will live on forever. And he's doing so by working on a documentary about his dad, Houston, and Smith, with the help of his company Mixed Nations and our own sports director, Kendrick Haskins. Brandon Spencer, Wave News.